Hello everyone and welcome to a book talk for a graphic novel. So this one will be fairly short and this is Something is Killing the Children, Volume 1. This I read for a readathon and I don't remember what readathon it was, but it was for a group read. And the story is written by James Tynion IV. The artwork is done by Werther, Dell'edera. I'm sure I said that wrong. And then the coloring is done by Miquel Muerto. So this is an adult and it is it is a horror, but I would say it is definitely have to be 18 or older, not because there's anything sexually explicit, but because, and this is just the first page, so it gives the idea of the art style. More color is added as it goes on, but because of the horror and the fact that children are being killed and there's a lot of blood, so for example, so blood is depicted on page, so definitely need to be mature enough to handle this content. So this is volume 1. I'm curious how many volumes, I have to pull it up on Goodreads to see how many volumes there are, so let me do that real quick. So personally I gave this one 4 stars and it looks like there are 8. Yes, so as of right now, there are 8 volumes. The 8th one was released, will be released on November 5th. It's November 2nd as of filming this, and of 2024. Let's see. So it's set in Slaughterverse. Let's see. Oh, I guess this is going to be turned into a Netflix series. This is a perfect starting place for the readers ahead of the Netflix series. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a note on the 8th one, if it's going to say it's the last volume. I don't see anything saying it's going to be the last volume, so I don't know if it'll, so there's 8 volumes, or there will be 8 volumes by the time you're seeing this video. So I don't know if volume number 8 is going to be the last one or if there will be more. I hope there will be, but I'm only on volume 2. So what is this one about? It's these kids, they go into the woods and they get killed off by this monster only kids can see. There is this adult woman who can see the monsters, but she has to do something special to herself or anyone else that she wants to be able to see the monsters. Something has to be done so that she can see the monsters. Other than that, people do not believe that the kids that there is a monster. They think it's just a part of their imagination. This volume was published in 2020. And so with the monster, there's a bit of a fantastical element, but it's mostly leaning towards the horror side. As far as your content and your trigger warnings, there's missing children, death of a child, there's gore, and there's blood. So that's your content and your trigger warning. As far as representation, I couldn't really tell any representation in it. I'm just flipping. Okay, yeah, there is a character that is black, but he's not a main character. So there is a little bit, there's one that looks like he's, I don't know. There's a little bit of racial diversity in this. Not with the main characters from what I can see. Potential LGBT rep, I kind of question that, so I'm hoping that maybe that'll be explored further on if to know for sure, but I don't know. So these kids are just going missing. This town is just reeling with these kids missing and kids dying, if they can even find their children. And that's the story. This is short. This particular edition, I don't even have a page count. Or yeah, no, I wrote it down, 128 pages. So that's really all I can say. It's just missing children, monsters. They say there's monsters. The adults that survive, or the children that survive the monsters, tell the adults don't believe them because the adults can't see the monsters. And so then this person comes, this woman that's on this front cover, and tries to save it, put an end to this monster that's taking in the children. So that's the book. As far as your word usage, in case you are still on the fence, you have the word fuck 47 times, shit 13, the phrase goddamn twice, word God 6 times, not in a religious context, hell 8, asshole 2, bullshit twice, the name Jesus twice, not in religious context, and then the word damn it 3 times. I would also say there's a little bit of bullying in this, so just be aware of that. like teasing from one kid to another, or teasing to the point that it is concerning that it is actually bullying from an adult to a child. So just be aware of that. But yeah, I had a great time, and I do recommend it, especially if you like horror and graphic novels and want to explore horror graphic novels. Yeah, I do recommend. Anyway, let me know if you've read this and where you are in this series, if you have read this whole series, or if it's not for you. Definitely let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.